Hey guys, so I want to talk to you today about side stitches. So I'm sure we've all suffered from these once or twice in the past, if not a regular sufferer you might be. So I want to offer some tips, some advice today to really help you get over this affliction, because it can be so frustrating if you're trying to put some hard training in, maybe try and do a hard run session, and every time you try and up the pace, take things up a gear, you suffer from a stitch, and that can be something that's really frustrating. I know myself, it's something I suffered with for quite a while when I was a younger runner, until my coach offered some really useful advice and some tips, and I want to share those with you right now, and hopefully they'll help you guys out as well. So there's a number of different causes that can equate to you having a side stitch. From a lack of blood supply to your diaphragm is really important with your breathing. It lifts your lungs up and down essentially, but lack of blood supply to that can be one of the causes. It could be to do with the lining around your abdominal muscles, causing irritation there. And one of the other main causes can be that as you're running, all your organs are bouncing up and down all over the place. So this can cause a lot of tension that can be transferred down into your diaphragm, making things a lot more uncomfortable down there. So I've got a few ideas, a few tips that we're going to go over now, guys, and hopefully these will help you out and have you running comfortably again. So the number one tip I have is think about your eating. What are you doing before you go out running? Try not to eat anything too big or too substantial within 2.5 hours of your run. You need to make sure that you do have energy, that you are ready for your run, especially if it's going to be a harder session. But it's really important to make sure that anywhere beneath that 2 hours before a run, you're just eating really lightly, because you need to make sure you're not putting too much pressure on your digestive system or making any discomfort there that can affect you and lead to causing a side stitch. And this goes to the same with your hydration. It is important to make sure you're hydrated before your runs. Make sure you have some water inside yourself. But if you're drinking too much too soon near a run, then all that water is inside your stomach, inside your gut, and it's going to be jiggling around all over the place, and it's going to cause some discomfort and can lead to a stitch. So I always recommend with drinking, making sure that an hour before your run, you're not drinking too much, you're taking sips, you're not gulping down massive amounts of water or fluids, and making sure that you are being mindful of that process. A second tip I want to talk about is warming up. So it's really essential with any exercise that you make sure you do a warm-up first. This is just allowing your body to really get into the flow and have an idea of what is to come. You're not just shocking your body into the exercise or the routine or the strength work that you're going to be doing. It's really important to warm the body up for a number of reasons, but one essential reason can be for this preventative measure to really help your body out and help your diaphragm out to prevent any stitches from occurring during the exercise. The next tip I want to talk about is training your core, really strengthening your upper body. This can be a really great way to prevent stitches and really help yourself as an athlete all around. Having a strong core means that you're basically stabilizing your body, stabilizing your upper body, making sure that you are running with great form, great technique, and you're prepared for your sessions a lot better. Having a good strong core also makes sure that any of that internal organs, any of that system is really held in place a lot better and a lot stronger, which is going to stop any kind of discomfort leading later into your exercise and really help preventing those stitches. The next tip I want to talk about is controlling your breathing. So this is really the key tip that really helped me as a younger athlete. One good way to think about that is just slowing your breathing down, making sure that you're not taking short, shallow breaths, making sure that you are breathing deeply, make sure you're using all your lungs capacity, making sure you get plenty in through your nose and your mouth, making sure you lots of oxygen going in, and just relaxing that area out is really important. Okay, so those are some really valuable tips about basically what a stitch is and how you can prevent it before stepping out the door. And usually if you tackle these preventative measures, if you really get in tune with them, these can be the things that can stop it from happening altogether. But we can still get striked now and again with a stitch. So that's going to be another video. So if you like this video, guys, give it a thumbs up. If you want more quick little tips, ideas like this, give me some comments, and make sure you check out my next video. That's going to be about how we can get rid of a stitch once we got it already. So thanks for watching, guys, and happy running.